Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead, my friends. Leo, how do we get here? The week ahead is the last week of the year. It's the last week of 2023, so this is going to be the last reading that I do for you in 2023. After that, we're going to be pointing toward the new year. We're going to look at some oracles, and then we're going to throw tarot at it as we usually do. Leo, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for all the ways you've been loving on this channel, for your clicks, your views, your being in the comments, your thumbs up. It's all added up to here. Thank you for doing your best to build this Leo tribe. We do need a bigger fire tribe at 10 of Cups Tarot. Thank you very much for your part in that. So here we go. Let's talk about it. Last week of 2023, the week ahead, that is the holiday weekend for some of you who celebrate Christmas and Kwanzaa. We've already got Hanukkah that's in the past. And here we go. Tell me about Leo. What's coming up for Leo in the week ahead, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, the last week of 2023. We've got the fork in the road. Interesting. So it's like you're looking forward, looking ahead and wondering what's next. The fork in the road is card number 13, Leo. It means there's some changes coming, my friend. There's some transformational things. I also feel that things are coming to an end. There are certain things in your life that you just got to leave behind. They might just be too complex for this part of your journey. And what I mean by that is maybe you can't make a decision on them, or maybe you're just not in the right vibration to think about those things. However, that being said, the fork in the road looks pretty interesting. It's all up to you. You get to take whichever path you want to take, whether it's that way or that way. And we do have card number 13, which indicates there is transformation here. So next week, it might be transformative for you. It could be that things are going to change, or that you're going to change and you're going to maybe change your mind about what path you're taking here. But we do have on the bottom of the deck, message in a bottle. So for some of you, it could be that, and this is card number 15, which is the devil in tarot. This is the death card. So it feels to me like that you're no longer scared is what I want to say. You're no longer scared to send a message or to communicate with someone. I think that you are, my friend, possibly going to reach out to someone with a message. We've got message in a bottle. All right, what else we got here? Tell me more about Leo, please, in the week ahead. Last week of 2023. We've got peace. I like it. Look, whatever's happening here, whatever's coming to an end, card number 13, is going to give you stability, because 1 and 3 is 4. So wherever you are at the fork in the road, Leo, I do believe that you'll be making some decisions next week, or maybe a decision. You know, you'll know your situation better than I do, but you're going to be making some sort of decision, or maybe many decisions, that because you're at the fork in the road, it's like, I got to go this way or that way. I'll say, I got to make a decision here. I can't stay stuck here at the fork in the road. It says peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. You definitely need to do that at the fork of the road. It could be the thing that is ending. Maybe what's ending is confusion. Maybe what's ending is the negative energy, Leo. Maybe you finally release it. Maybe you, and this negative energy could be anything. It could be past trauma. It could be past relationships. It could be somebody who done you wrong. And I feel like in order for you to be able to make a decision to move forward, that it is time for you to get out of this fear. Look, fear is a liar, and it will make you feel some type of way about situations when that's actually not the way that it's going. And it's only because of fear that it keeps you stuck here at the crossroads. We have, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So it feels like you want to move forward in a loving way, but I think you're scared. You're scared to love, or you have fear of love. Maybe you've only been hurt in love, Leo. All right, one more card, and let's get to the tarot. Let's talk about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. Thank you. We've got Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. You have the ability to heal the self. We all do. All of us, every one of us, we have the ability to to heal ourselves. We all are mystic healers, but this is the issue right here. There it is. You need to get out from behind the fear wall. If you don't feel like you can do it, if you don't believe in the magic, if you don't think that you are strong enough to change your mind and heal things from the past or whatever it is that you are trying to let go of at the crossroads in order to find some peace, if you don't believe that you're the mystic healer, you won't be the mystic healer, and that's the way life goes. If you believe that you're an accountant, you'll go to school and become an accountant because you believe you can do it. If you believe you're a mystic healer, you will become a healer of others. That's the way life goes. You get to build your own illusion. You are the person who is the captain of the ship, right? So we've got Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. So if you want love, it's here. It's waiting right here, Leo, if you want it. And you are love, and it flows from you. It's possible for it to flow from you should you decide that you are the mystic healer. It can also flow to you because whatever you put at the universe, whatever you throw at the universe is thrown back at you. And so if you are throwing love out there, it's bound to come back. Absolutely. Let's talk about tarot. Leo, you've got a kind of a cool reading going on here. You're making some big moves last week of the year. I feel like you're feeling nostalgic or looking at at some point in our lives, and it might not be in your life right now. We get to an age, I'm at level 55 in this game, where you know that there's more time behind you than in front of you. It's time to make some big changes. All right. If you are interested in a private read, by the way, my friends, please look below this video. You will see a link that says more. If you should click that link, you will see the link to Wizio. I just released 10 1-cent readings. I think they're almost all gone at this point. I do that every month, by the way. I just don't announce it here. I announce it on Facebook and Insta. So if you want to join us there. All right, what's going on here? We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Look, I feel like you're picking a path. Yeah, I feel like here you're at the crossroads. The Seven of Pentacles is about picking the path because you're throwing your seeds of intention. Where are you going to throw them? You're going to throw them the way you intend for them to grow, right? And you know, as a farmer or someone who knows about gardening, which I don't know a whole lot about, but what I do know is that some things, when you put them row by row, side by side, they won't get along with each other. They will not thrive if they're together. I feel like you are picking a path. You're picking a path, you're throwing the seeds of intention, and I feel like it's time to do a little bit of nurturing of the self. It's time for you to just slow down, wait at the crossroads, and maybe do a little bit of growing. It is time to grow. We have Two of Pentacles. Feels like you're about to make some sort of a decision about your pentacle world here. And we have the Five of Swords, but you're holding yourself back, I feel. It's the fear of making a mistake or saying something wrong or doing something wrong. It's also the fear of people walking away from you. You making a decision, standing on a point, and then people walking away from you. So you're saying, yeah, sure, I can make this decision, Elsie, for sure, but at what cost? That's what the Five of Swords is. I feel like the Two of Pentacles is telling me that you're going back and forth on something here. Should I wait? Should I walk away? Should I wait for someone to walk away? What else do we need to know about Leo? We've got the Knight of Swords. Well, you got something to say. We've got the Seven of Swords, but you're hiding it. You're concealing it. You're hiding it, you're concealing it. You haven't said anything about picking a path. I feel like you're holding back from picking a path here, Leo, because you're scared of what other people will say or do. You're scared other people will leave you or just leave you standing there if you decide to take responsibility or decide to say something that other people don't like. We've got the Magician. Look, we're talking about the magic. We're talking about the mystic healer. If you believe that you can heal the self, you will heal the self. You will become a healer of you, and then you will become a healer of others, Leo. It is up to you. You are the magician. You have everything. All of the aces are in your hand. Ace of Pentacles, Wands, Cups, and Swords. You can make conversation. You can open a new path of love. You can invest somewhere and watch it grow. Look, you can speak up and say something. It's all up to you. The direction you go is all up to you, because when the magician shows up, it tells me that what you want to do is take control of the situation. But honestly, remember that whatever you want wants you as well. So whatever you decide to move forward to is going to be the path that you pick. It's the place where you're going to throw your seeds of intention. And I feel like it's going to work out for you because you are the magician. Maybe you're the one who doesn't believe in magic just yet. We've got the Eight of Cups, we've got the Sun, and we've got the Hermit. Interesting. And the Chariot, it's making you want to go. Look at all those major arcanas. Now, when the major arcana show up in your reading, Leo, it is an indication that there are some things coming at you. And we already knew that because you have to make some decisions at the crossroads, right? There's some things coming at you here, and you have to be really clear on what it is that you no longer need in your life. And that's what's on the bottom of the deck for me. That's future energy. You need to be really clear about what you're going to walk away from. There you are, Leo. That's your energy here. I feel like your face is to the sun if you want it to be. Your face is to the sun. I know that because the sunflowers are here, and you're facing. This card is facing toward you, and so what would be here, right? Would be the sun. Would be facing, because that's the way the sunflowers, they always turn to the sun. So we have the Hermit energy and we have the Chariot. You're thinking about going somewhere. You're thinking about either traveling or moving quickly toward a destination. I feel like you've been spending some time alone. It feels like you are thinking about putting, the cups down here. That's what it feels like. It feels like you don't want to settle, and that's why you're stuck at the crossroads. A lot of us get stuck there for a lot of years. We don't want to do the wrong thing. We don't want people to be angry with us. We don't really want to let it go. We don't want to let it fly and let people know what's under the radar. I think you're going to, though. So I want to say that it feels like you will toss these seeds of intention. I feel like you're going to wait until it's time to say something. And we have the Two of Pentacles. It feels like you're kind of going back and forth on something. And it feels like you're going back and forth on something. And that something is in your head right now because of all of these swords. I think what it is you're wanting to say something to someone. Bring out a truth or be honest about something that you've been hiding. And you're going back and forth on whether if I do make this choice and say this in my Pentacle world, Five of Swords, are people just going to walk away? Like, at what cost do I be honest with somebody here? But, the thing is that the Knight of Swords is the one that is honest. They are the one who is always going to be honest and forceful and direct. And I feel like you want to take a particular path, or you want to throw your seeds of intention in a certain way. And it feels like I feel like you're going to do that. Yeah, going forward in the week ahead, you might do that. The Seven of Swords is here, which tells me that maybe you're concealing this from somebody, something that you want to say, whatever that thing is, because it almost is like you're in fear of your own power. Yeah, just thinking about this card at the bottom here. It's like you're in fear of your own power. What if I get it though, Elsie? What if they say yes? What if I decide I'm going to go for the new job or change my career in the midst of what I've been doing forever? Or maybe I'm just going to stop concealing things from people and be honest. It's a fear of people walking away from you, I think. All right. Let's clarify just a little bit, find out what's going on here. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Why are you scared people are going to walk away if you decide to be honest and speak out? Because I feel like you have something to say that is going to change things. We have the Six of Wands. That is victory, but it's also coming from a hard place. It's having, been able to get through your trials, and because you've gotten through your trials, victory is here. So I want to say that the Five of Swords is in your head, that you think that should you decide to reveal some sort of secret to someone or be honest with someone, you think that they're going to walk away. I feel with the Six of Wands here, it tells me that this person is going to be compassionate. They're going to be like, yeah, I get it. And we all have some stuff in our past, and we all do, all of us. Every one of us has something that we've done that we're not exactly proud of, or we could have said better or done better by. And I feel like this person is going to say, I don't know what you're talking about, because we've all got something like that we have triumphantly figured out in our lives. We've got the Six of Cups here. Why is that? And the Eight. That's what it is. There is what you're keeping secret, my friend. Yep. There is somebody in your midst who is a soulmate, and it could be in love. It could be someone who is a friend. Take it as it resonates. We've got the Hierophant showing up on the bottom of the deck. So what I think, you're scared that if you tell somebody that you think that they are your soulmate, or you feel like you've had lifetimes before, or that you've known them forever, I feel like this is the thing that's going on in your head. The Eight of Swords is here. It tells me it's an obsessive place where you feel your hands are tied and you can't say anything. So I feel like that's what's coming up. It feels like there is somebody here that you might have some feelings for, or that you feel like you have known forever. Could be a friend, could be a love ship. Take it as it resonates. What is the secret, though? I'm going to out you right now. Leo, I'm going to out you right now. What's the secret? What is the secret you're scared to say out loud? That you've learned something. Interesting. So I did see the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. And this thing that I thought when I saw that is, oh, here's the teacher. And it feels like when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I feel like the Hierophant's in your future. So you're in the energy of trying to learn something. Tell me what you have been concealing. That you have great big feelings for someone. It's an epiphany. That sword's up in the air. It's an epiphany. So what you've learned, or the knowledge you've come to, or what you've decided is that you do have some romantic feelings about someone here. So you're hiding your feelings from someone here, Leo. Tell me more about the Knight and the Page of Swords. I think you want to talk about it, but I think you're in fear. You're keeping it under the surface. This is someone that you feel like you've known forever, my friend. There it is, the Judgment card. So you're making a really big decision, Leo. I feel like in the week ahead, you're making a really big decision to do something you've never done before, and it's going to change the trajectory of your life. Now, whether it works out or not the way you want it to is yet to be seen. But what I want to say is that if you make this big decision, you will never be the same person you ever were. You will learn a lesson from this. You will learn a lesson. Somebody will teach you a lesson regarding this Seven of Swords, and how it's way more important to speak up or speak aloud than it is to keep it quiet. I just really feel like if you divulge this information, it works out in your favor, because you're the magician. If you choose to use the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups to open up conversation and talk about your feelings, I feel like this works out for you here. What? I just called it, right? The Ace of Swords, I just said. Now, if the Ace of Cups comes out, I'm just going to drop this deck and be out of here. Look, when you're the Empress, you have to be careful with what you say, because it does show. It shows up. We've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so it feels like you're coming to a place of no more worry. You're not going to let it worry you anymore. You're going to stop with this worry. The Nine of Swords is in the reverse, and then we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles. I really do feel like it's an inner feeling for you, that you are feeling a bit impoverished. That please understand that I'm not talking about your money. It could be, maybe you're having a hard time with finances, but that's not what my focus is here. I feel like this Five of Pentacles is giving me the energy of you're in the mental space of being in poverty. Because how do people get out of poverty? When you come from a long line of people who have lived in terrible poverty, how do you get out of it? You change your damn mind. You do. You come to this energy here and you decide that you're going to bring this to an end and stop worrying about it. You decide with this epiphany, this Ace of Swords, that it's time to talk about this. I can't be in this energy of feeling impoverished anymore, because that is a mindset, and you can change the mindset. And when you decide to change your mind, things go in a very different way. All right, so now I know what you're back and forth on here. There it is, the Strength card. That's you, Leo. So you're holding back at this point. You know that you can move forward and say something, but you are holding yourself back. You're trying to reel it in a little bit so you don't come out at this person so heavy duty with your energy of love. So we do have the Queen of Swords here. I feel like you're going to be very compassionate in the way that you deliver this message here. You've been thinking about ways to say it. So compassionate ways to tell this person, I feel like you are my soulmate and I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I kept it under the surface because I thought you were going to walk away. This could be a friend. It could be a lover. Take it as it resonates. But we end this reading with you right there. Look, you're happy. You're happy. And the World card is here. It's because you've ended a chapter And the chapter is this. I feel like you've ended the chapter of fear. I feel like you're no longer in fear. The sun is here, and I feel like it's time to grow, is what I want to say. It's time for things to work out. It's time for you to see the reasons why things ended in your life, and people and places and things that ended in your life, because you needed to step through this portal and you had to do it alone. You had to go through all of this alone. But on the other side of the things that ended is the sun. You're about to grow. The sun is growth, it's warmth, it's happiness, it's fun, it's family, it's clarity, making good decisions, and the sun is you. This is exactly how I feel Leo. I have a Leo friend and I have a Leo sun, and I feel them both in the same way. Yeah, I have big smiles when they walk in the room, for sure. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Leo. That is what is coming up for you in the week ahead. I hope you are well. Thank you so much for all the ways that you love in this channel. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. You know I'm always back. I'll be back with some 2024 reads. Love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye.